Hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of my Pokemon Platinum Let's Play. I am magnificent entertainer Bulbagarden's multimedia executive, and it's been a little while since I recorded last. I was unable to record last week because I had a stomach virus, which was very pleasant. Um, and I really didn't get a lot of work done on this the following week because, well, I had a business trip, so yeah, I've literally let this game sit for a week. I don't even remember. Oh, right, I was in the middle of surfing. But, of course, before I do that, I'm going to show off my berry collection, because it's kind of grown a bit since the last time I've shown it. Most specifically, I've got, I think, one of every single berry, at least, that is in this game. So that is actually very good, and you can see I've grown quite a few of most of these special berries that most people won't actually be able to get in the game, starting with number 53, the lychee berry. But yeah, that's my berry collection, and I've gone on way too much about that. In this episode, we are not going to be making any more story progress. We are just going to be going around and surfing. This is my team, and I needed to remind myself as much as I needed to remind any of you guys. So, without any further ado, let me skedaddle this way, because our first stop is the Oreburgh Gate. And I hope I have repels. Yeah, I've got a few. Perfect. Alright, now, what the item that I'm actually going for in here is something that I could have picked up a while ago, but I think I just forgot, which is kind of bad. Of course, you can come back here after you got Rock Smash, and I showed you can do that, and you can pick up the TM for Flash, but if you come back here after getting Surf or the Bicycle, so we could have actually done this a while ago, there's another item you can get, and I'm going to use Rock Smash here. I think I could do it without using Rock Smash, but come over here, and you can grab the TM31 Brick Break, which is incredibly helpful. Then you can come over here, and there's a guy. I'm a veteran, yes, but don't you dare treat me like a senior citizen. I don't treat you any differently than I treat anybody else. I battle you. And he starts out with a Riolu. Good Pokemon there. Not as good as its evolution, but still. Going to use Aerial Ace on that, because it is a pure fighting type in this form. There you go. Knock that out, no worries. And Staraptor. Oh boy. This is definitely not Juniper's fight. So who are we gonna call? Penguin. You can take pretty much anything, plus I bet you're going for a flying type move, so... Yep, Aerial Ace. And that doesn't do a lot, because I'm part Steel type. Let's Ice Beam this. And oh, hey, I'm faster. I know Staraptor's not the fastest normal flying type, but I didn't think it was that slow. I mean, I am 6 levels higher, so I guess that kind of fits. Gain a few more levels, or experience, I'm sorry. And this last Pokemon is a Graveler, so we'll just use our new Surf and absolutely embarrass this thing because it has no special defense and it's quad weak. And it got critical, so that's, what, 12 times damage, factoring in same type attack bonus? And Penguin with that grows to level 41. Very good. We defeated Veteran Grant. Grr, so young and yet so talented. But yeah, aside from battling that guy, there's actually nothing we can do here without yet another HM. So, I'm just going to go on Surfin. And there actually is an item over there that we can get. Which I did not get either. That is a big pearl. good item. You could have gotten that a long time ago. I did not. I guess I'm a dingus, but oh well, everybody makes mistakes. Anyway, we'll use Rock Smash one more time. And get out of here. Well, use a Repel. And then get out of here. Yes, use Rock Smash again. And if there's one thing that I don't like in this game, it's that they actually have you use, like, your HMs over and over and over again. Even though just, like, having one breakable rock to secure off an area would be, you know, would make it so that you couldn't make any progress, they still give you, like, 5, 6, 7 boulders that you gotta crack to get to where you're going. Anyway, the next place we're going is Mount Coronet, because in this specific part of Mount Coronet, there are some items that we can get now that we have Surf. Over here, we can grab a protein that'll raise the attack stat of one of my Pokemon, and I really need to, well, I really need to put up another Repel. But I also really need to use those vitamins at some point. Keep that in mind for later. But in the meantime, there is one other item that we can... Actually, you know what? Forget the rock smashing. Just gonna surf, go over, and I still have to rock smash. Because, of course. See, this is exactly what I was just talking about, right? One boulder right here would have been enough to block off this entire path until we had that particular HM. But no, they put like 4 of them in a row, and there's no real reason for it. I mean, some areas they actually do have smashable rocks because they're hiding items. Over there you can grab a Dawnstone. I believe we already had one that you could get from the Pastoria Marsh area, or I should say Route 212, just west of Pastoria City. In the bog, but if you were planning on using both Gallade and Frostlass, that's how you would do it. Anyway, we're not going to the Hearthome City area just yet, so instead, we will go here and go north to Eterna City. And Repel's effect wore off, that's fine, I don't need it. And here in Eterna City, you can ride into the gym just like I did, like a goofball. But, on this side of town, you can surf up here. And right over here, you can grab a Moonstone, so that's useful for evolving Jigglypuff and Clefairy. You can also evolve Nidorino and Nidorina, but I don't think those are available in this game. I don't actually think there's anything down there, but let me check anyway. Always best to be prepared. He says as he didn't even have a Repel up. So much for being prepared. But yeah, you can catch Psyduck and Golduck by surfing around, which is lovely. Oh, I still have my berry checker up. Yeah, nothing. No hidden items here. Alright, well, that was a bit of a waste of time, but I'm not going to complain too badly. Back on the bike. And we're going to exit. There's really nothing out east for us that we can get now that we have Surf, so I'm just going to go out to the west. Over here, Route 205. But there's actually nothing for us from Surf here because, well, over there's just rock face, and up here we can access everything by Surf without using Surf anyway. So we go here to the outside of the Eterna Forest. And keep going down. And cut one once more. Now this area I can perfectly understand why they had the trees at both ends, and that's because they actually have to block it off from both sides. Now, I think the fastest location, or the fastest way to get where we're going, is jump down here and hop aboard the water. Super repel. And we're going to go to the north and arrive at the Fuego Ironworks. Over here you can grab some berries. You can grab a citrus berry. And the one at the end is a kelpsy berry, but I don't remember what these ones are. Oh, wet bear berries. 2 wet bear berries per plant, looks like. And of course, I will be planting things here later. Actually, so because I knew that I would be away from my game for a while, I actually don't have any berries planted right now, contrary to what the berry screen said. Those were wild berries. In this grass over here is where you can catch the Pokemon Magmar. So we picked up that Magmarizer a while ago. I forget where. Oh yeah, we picked it up on Route 214, just south of Veilstone City. The wild Magmar here will sometimes have a Magmarizer that they're holding. I think it's like 5% of the time. Trade a Magmar with a Magmarizer to get Magmortar. Magmortar is an excellent mixed attacker, learns moves of actually a lot of good types. Anyway, in the actual building of the Fuego Ironworks, you can see this is one of them moving tile puzzles that we've all come to know and love from the Pokemon games. The tiles will, of course, take you exactly where the arrow is pointing. Over here you can grab a yellow shard. And let's go this way. There are a few trainers to battle in here, so we'll start by battling this guy. I work in the fiery foundry. You bet I'm hot and sweaty. Ew, why do you tell me that? I didn't need to. And worse still, that's how you challenge me to a battle. That's just horrible, dude. And this is Dylan spelled a different way, which is hilarious. I think there are, like 3 or 4 different Dylans in this game, and they're all spelled differently, which of course makes sense because Dylan, the forum deputy head administrator, has all of them sock puppets in his friends Darth Wolf and Chef of Games, so of course he's got his sock puppets in this game too. Anyway, got a couple of fighting types here, so Juniper can take him out with Aerial Ace. And we should grow to level 41 here. Most excellent. Gain a good amount of attack, and we defeated this particular Dylan. I burned out. You weren't even using fire types. You only get to use that and make that pun if you're using fire types. Let's switch Grim to the front, because I feel like it. I think there's a hidden item around here. No, maybe I'm wrong. Actually, apparently I'm wrong. Anyway, you can go that way. I'm going to come up here and grab this item over here. It's a calcium. Again, that's another vitamin you can use to raise the special attack stat of your Pokemon. There are more hidden items around here than most people are aware of. There's a protein. Yeah, a protein right over here. That's probably what I was thinking of. And the only way we can go right now is this way. So we come back down here. And this time we're going to take this path. And just keep going, just keep going, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. No, we're in the Fuego Ironworks. Another guy to battle, but before we do that, sneak down here and grab this. A red shard. Do not take that down arrow thing, because that'll take you right back to the entrance, not to that fellow over there, which is our ultimate destination in here. You there. Well, it's not often we get a visitor like you to the Ironworks. Let's mark the occasion with a battle. See, that is more the kind of thing that I was thinking would be a good greeting. Not like, oh, I'm all hot and sweaty. That is not a good way to oh, that is also not a great battle for Grim. But, you know, basically just saying that you're all hot and sweaty and that's your introduction for a battle, no, bad. Well, let's see what you can do, Grim. That's actually not bad, considering that wasn't very effective, but that Thunder Wave is going to be a pain. Now let's try an Ominous Wind. I know you're going to be faster now. Magnet Bomb. Magnet Bomb. I like a lot of the steel moves. Magnet Bomb is good. I wish more Pokemon could learn it, and I wish it was a slightly better move, but it's good. You can see there, by the way, you know, Grim didn't take hardly any damage from it, which is good because Grim is so defensive. And I love how I said Grim really isn't a great choice for this, but I'm keeping him out. It's because I believe in him. I believe! And using Spark, it's a physical move, but it doesn't actually make contact. So if I wasn't paralyzed because of Thunder Wave, I probably would have been paralyzed there. Let me try a Sucker Punch. Oh, well, okay, the Quick Claw activated again, so I didn't need to use Sucker Punch, but whatever. You never know. Man, oh man. And, of course, one more Magnemite. I wonder what this one's going to do. We're going to use Feint Attack, and you're going to use Lock On. Well, that means I'm paralyzed and I can't move. That does mean you're probably going to try to attack me this turn, so Sucker Punch. There we go. Lock On basically just means that the next move cannot possibly miss. I don't know why you used Lock On with Spark, considering the fact that Spark is already 100% accurate and I don't have any evasion buffs up, but sure. Why not? And that battle went much longer than it needed to, but I wanted a battle with Grim. I'm sorry. Fire! And only once more before I feel like it. Fire! Alright, if you say so. And yes, we already know about the floor panels. I don't know why you're proud of them. They're just absolutely horrible. Just gonna switch Porygon to the front. It's gonna be a better Pokemon to use overall. Let's see, how do I get out of here? I think there's only one way out. There's only one way out. Wait, how did I even get in here? That's an excellent question that I always find myself asking. Anyway, there is only one way out. And it's this way. Honestly, I can't imagine actually working in a factory like this. Like, do you actually want to be propelled around by the floor tiles? Grab a blue shard over here. And you can actually sneak up here. Do not take those warp panels over there. There is a green shard over here. I believe you can find one of every single shard here, which is very good. But yeah, like I said, don't take those panels over there. Go through here and just get bumped into this can over here. And you can grab a star piece right over there. And over here, you can grab a Firestone. And I don't think I want to go back in there. In fact, I know I don't. So we'll go down here. And is it the top one? It's not the bottom one. I think it's the middle one. Nope. I was wrong. I was very wrong. I ended up all the way back here. Well, that's just lovely. And I gotta go back here. And unfortunately, that star piece does not replicate every time I bump into that, but oh well. So let's take the top one. Yeah, here we go. Smack into that. And before you go and battle that guy over there, you can come back here, grab a Rock Incense. I believe that powers up Rock-type moves and allows you to breed Sudowoodo for Bonsly. And then this guy's over here. Are you maybe getting annoyed by where the floor panels take you? Just a little, yes! In every single Pokemon game that they have these in, they're always they're always annoying. But it's okay. I've done far worse in other games. And oh hey, I traced your flame body, so now if you attack me, you may get burned. Can Fire-type Pokemon get burned? I don't think they're immune to the burn status. Doesn't matter. You're using Confuse Ray anyway. Which means... well, it means I'm confused. Lovely. And of course I hurt myself in confusion. And you use Feint Attack. If you could burn yourself, that would be lovely, but I think you're immune. Unfortunately, I'm not, but it's not like well, it's not like Porygon is even getting a chance to attack, but whatever. If you hit yourself 3 times in a row, thank goodness. Okay. Phew. That would have been horrible. There we go. Again, another battle that took far longer than it needed to. And we defeated Worker Conrad. I'm going down in flames! The sweat of a working man is beautiful to behold. There's also beauty in tears wept from defeat. What is it with the guys here and talking about their sweat? That's just disgusting. And before we talk to this guy over here, we'll get this item, which is the all-important TM35 Flamethrower. Of course, you could get that as early as the Veilstone Game Corner, but there's one for free. And, ooh, shiny. Yeah, let's actually talk to this guy. Well, hello! It's not often I get a visitor here. I tried to make the ironworks run better with the moving floor tiles, but no one was happy about it. They said moving floor made them dizzy. Yes, it did, so I don't know why you did this. But you don't want to listen to me whine. Here's a souvenir, and we get a star piece from him. Ironworks makes iron by removing impurities from iron ore. In the process, we find a variety of colored shards. If you'd like, we can trade star pieces for these shards. Yes! So, this is why you do not want to sell your star pieces in this game, because you've got Mr. Fuego over here, who will trade all of your star pieces for shards, and of course, you can use those shards with the move tutors. So shards, I mean, yeah, you can find them in the underground, yeah, you can find them kind of scattered throughout the region as items and hidden items, but this is a guaranteed way to get a single shard of every single color for a star piece, and I think that tends to be worthwhile, especially if there are some of those moves that you're looking to get and you don't have the right shards. I mean, that move tutor just outside of Pastoria, you know, he's got Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and Thunder Punch, which, you know, if you just caught a Magmar, it can learn Fire Punch and Thunder Punch. The counterpart to Magmar can learn Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. That's Electabuzz. So there are, you know, it's useful to know that it's there. I'm going to activate another Repel. I should probably buy more of those before the next episode. But we're not done here just yet. No. If we actually surf across this river, we're now in Floroma Town, but we're technically in the Floroma Meadow. And there are a bunch of items, hidden and otherwise, here. I'm not entirely sure where all of these are, so I'll just kind of be going around and looking, you know, as systematically as possible. And you can see there's a hidden item up ahead, a little further down, so it's probably, yeah, that flower over there. There's a honey. I don't think there's anything around here. But yeah, just walk around. You can grab some honey, you can grab some other... Oop. You can see there are actually a bunch of good items around here. Did I... Okay, it's over here. A honey. Most of the hidden items or at least a decent amount of the hidden items around here are honey. You can grab a miracle seed over there that powers up grass-type moves. And of course there's another hidden item down here. Over here, was it? A revive. So yeah, going through and cleaning out this area, there's no battles to be found, there's no wild encounters that you'll have. It's just a nice big open area full of items. And again, very useful items too. So you're just best off sticking around here, and you can see there's another item down there. I'll snag that in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much going to be my approach, is just kind of taking it a few rows at a time. Can grab another honey over there. And there's an item over here, which is a leaf stone. Go back up here. And I just saw... down here, you can grab a PP up. Okay, so yeah, not all the hidden items are honey, and some of them are incredibly, incredibly helpful. There's another hidden item coming up around here. Over here, the hidden items that are on flowers tend to be honey, which of course makes sense because, well, okay, fine, it doesn't actually make sense because, I mean, bees make honey, but only in their hives. Over there you can grab an Ultra Ball. And I believe we're at the end of the fields again. So, go for another pass. And yeah, there isn't going to be any story progress made in this episode, but there's going to be just collecting a bunch of useful items. There's another hidden item down here. And that was kind of a waste of a repel. Over there you can grab a max revive, which is incredibly, incredibly helpful. There are a lot of good items hidden around in this game. It's kind of surprising how good they are with the items. And we're at the end again over here, and you can see there's another item down there, which I will grab as I sweep past. And I'm actually standing on it. It is a hyper potion. And that might be it for the hidden items, but I'm gonna keep dowsing. Dowsing for life. Because you can see there's already a lot of good stuff here, there's already a lot of useful items, and of course I may miss one or two just because this area is so big, so open, and so full of items. Probably the least stressful area in the game, and that is a rare candy. Another hidden item here, which is a honey. I believe that there's another hidden item, yeah. Was it right here? No, I'm standing on it. A full heal. So yeah, lots and lots of good items here. No reason to not come here. Especially because you've got that nice relaxing music in the background. Oh, yet another hidden item. Here, which is a honey. So yeah, if you're still hoping to catch a Heracross, if you're hoping to catch a Munchlax, some free honey in this area. But that's about it. Yeah, just one big, massive open area with items. You really can't complain, and a very relaxing music. And of course, if you wanted to buy even more honey, this is where you would do it. Oopsie, coming in. And back in Floroma Town proper. Just gonna go on out back to Route 205. And we're not quite done here yet. No, no, no. Here at the Valley Windworks, there's actually some stuff we can do now that we've got Surf. Although I think actually... yeah, technically we gotta start surfing on Route 205. But as soon as you go this way, it's the Valley Windworks. So, over here, you can grab the Electrizer. That item will evolve Electabuzz. We're a little ways away from being able to catch Electabuzz, but that's where you can grab that. And over here you can grab a Max Elixir, which is hidden behind this little wind turbine over here. And surfing back over here, we can grab the TM24 Thunderbolt. And yeah, that's pretty much everything in this general area that I was looking to get using Surf in this episode. And it would not be a Pokemon game if I didn't end it on a random encounter. So here, enjoy this Wild Shellos, which Porygon is going to devastate with a Thunderbolt. But yeah, you can see, you can get Thunderbolt in the wild, or for free, just kind of after you get Surf. But again, just like Flamethrower, you can pick that up at the Veilstone Game Corner, and I didn't want to wait this long before giving Porygon that vital electric move, especially since, I wouldn't have had that for the Pastoria Gym if I'd waited this long. So yeah, and of course, you can get an Ice Beam TM for free just by wandering around, but not yet, and not for another little while yet. So, again, that's especially since I needed 2 to begin with, and that's just worth it to get from the Veilstone Game Corner. But with that, I believe I've accomplished everything that I've set out to do today. I suppose I could show off my shard count now that I've traded in all of my star pieces. So you can see I got 11 yellow shards, 13 green shards, 15 blue shards, and 14 red shards. So, a lot of good shards, and if we ever get any more star pieces, you can just go right back to the Fuego Ironworks and trade those in. But with that, I think I'm about done here for now. Next time when you see me, we will be in Heart Home City, and we will be exploring that general area and everything that you can get using Surf from Heart Home through Pastoria. So it's going to be a lot of territory covered, but again, no story progress in that episode. With that, I will see you all then.